Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I know nobody's probably going to be in here because this is a spur of the moment live. I just wanted to come live to say hello. I haven't been live in quite some time now, but I have been. Hey, Jared. Hey, Shara, Shah, Shakra King Black. I think that's your name. Um, yeah, Jared, I miss you too. I just haven't been live in a minute. Um, got a lot of stuff going on in real life. Therefore, I have been trying to take care of real life first. Um, I am in the process of moving. Hey T Danielle. I am in the process of moving. I am currently in a hotel suite on my job's dime. Hey, look at God. Um, hubby is still in. Well, he went back to Louisiana last week to, tie up some loose ends down there. Um, I still have to go back down there. Um, I got to go back down there next week, probably sometime next week to, you know, take care of some things with our move because the movers will be coming. We have been downsizing some things that we're not using and donating them to Goodwill. We donated, oh God, we had so many different games, Monopoly, Sorry, Trouble. I mean, just about every game that you could name, and everything but our dominoes, we donated, you know, just getting rid of stuff. That we're really not using. And I have to admit, it is kind of stressful. This is, even though we don't have to touch anything to pack, we don't have to touch anything to load it on a truck because the movers do all that. Um, they deliver it to our destination address, in which I'm up here trying to find one. um a destination address, that is. And like I said, that's the stressful part of trying to find that house that you like. um I even went so far as to look at apartments yesterday, and I haven't lived in an apartment in, oh God, I don't know how many years. It's been since I've lived in an apartment, and I just don't want to live in an apartment. I would rather live in a house. Um, so when the movers do deliver our belongings up here, they will, unload the truck. They don't do any unpacking other than uncrating our TVs, um, uncrating the washer and dryer. They connect our TVs, our sound bars, and what have you back up to make sure that they work. They reconnect the washer and dryer to make sure that they work. They put the beds back together and everything, but that takes some of the pressure off of us. But it's still stressful and moving nonetheless, especially when you're moving from one state to another. Um, I last not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before, we were rather in Memphis. Hubby had went to Atlanta to go visit his family, so he flew to Memphis, and I picked him up from the airport up there because went to we had a funeral of an immediate family member that we went to. Um, on the 31st, I think it was May 31st. We went to her funeral, and it was it was so bittersweet because I'm really, really gonna miss that family member. My prayers go out, to the rest of my family. Um, Hey, Vibrant. Hey, Charlie. Thank you guys for coming in on such a short notice. I just, clicked the live button, just decided to come live. Um, I've been in, um, a lot of bushes lately. I haven't dropped down in very many chats, just watching from the sidelines, from the clouds, from the bushes, whatever you want to call them. Um, Charlie, I'm gonna tell you about it. I'll tell you about it. What what happened. T already knows because T and I were on the phone the day that it happened. And T, I want to tell you, T Danielle, I want to tell you, thank you so much. For that day. You um just thank you. Thank you so much for that day. You you know because that was a very hard pill to swallow. Um, like I said though, I've been watching stuff from the clouds, from the bushes, from the sidelines. Hey, Barn Dog, welcome in, Barn Dog. Yes, it is Friday. It is Friday. Um, and you know, it's been a lot of stuff going on from um the competition tomorrow, and the petty live that's um going head to head with the talent competition tomorrow, um to watching the toothless lady in New York, watching the toothless lady in New York and her shenanigans, because that's exactly what they are, shenanigans. You can't start stuff with people and then think that they're not going to fire back at you. Period. You start stuff with people, you best believe you better be there to be ready to end it, because everybody ain't the same. Everybody is not going to, be that pushover. You think that you still on the internet behind a screen talking much shit to somebody, and they not gonna talk shit back to you or punch the rest of your teeth out of your mouth. You got to be out of your mind. Hey, room shaker shaker. You got to be out of your mind. That lady is completely delusional. I missed the part 2 video that she posted last night, but I just finished listening to her begging for $100 because she said that her $100, they stole her bag. How did somebody steal your bag again with your $100? And boo boo, do you realize that you messed around and said that Nyla gets a check every month when you said that Nyla doesn't get a check every month? Mm, lying much, maybe? Did you lie much? I thought you get 1K a week. So, I mean, yesterday was Thursday, today Friday. Why you tripping about $100? And why with that 1K that you get every week, you don't have groceries in your house? You get 1K a week, food stamps, and a SSI check. You said it, not me. I get paid for my job. Oh Lord, I made joke about it, and I did joke about one day over at Mika's about a cash app or whatever. But in all true honesty, I don't ask people. You notice I don't even have my cash app posted. Uh, I don't think my cash app is even posted on my about me section or on my YouTube channel. Period. Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to to for money. I'm here because I want to be. You know, not saying that because I have received a couple of cash outs since I've been going live, and I do appreciate it. But at the same time, that's not why I'm here, and I don't. Yeah. Mm-mm. Um. And speaking of cash outs, my support has dwindled. It has dwindled tremendously because Room Shaker, I have to give it to her. I don't care who, she supports people and I support her. I support Charlie. You know, I'm supporting those that support me. Like I said, I randomly hit the live button and boom, there go Room Shaker. There go Charlie. There go Jared. I support Jared. So yeah, my support will be going to the ones that support me. Period. Exactly. Exactly, Charlie. Hey, Sissy Pooh, my Regina. What's going on, Regina girl? I was just getting ready to talk about the black tea sector. I was just getting ready to talk about them too, because I've been watching over there too. Yes, indeed. Got a CC slash subby over there that now got caught up in her shit again, playing both sides to the middle. Um, and uh, that content creator that went live that night, she told no lies, none. She was reading those messages, and I'm sitting there. It was like deja vu because I can go in my text messages and read some of the same text that that content creator was reading from that person. Dry begging, dry begging, because she knows that some people have a good heart and don't want to see another person without. So of course we're gonna be like, well, while you on the phone talking about what you ain't got or texting about what you ain't got, we automatically cash app you. Yeah, that bitch got me for $1,962. I can post my Cash App receipt to prove it. hmm But then she wonders why she is sitting around there with a nasal cannula up her damn nose on oxygen. Why you can't breathe? Why you can't breathe, girl? Because you around there scamming folks and God punishing you. Why your husband ain't got no job? Why your husband working all these temporary jobs and can't get hired in full time and get insurance? Wait a minute, though. Why don't you have Medicare or something like that? If you're that sick, why don't you have Medicare or Medicaid or whatever it is that you get? I don't know. I have insurance through my job. I keep insurance. I'm not gonna work a job unless insurance starts from day one. Period. Because yeah, mm-mm. My kindness got taken for weakness, And when once my kindness wore out, then alive, okay, thank you so much, Regina. My kindness got taken for weakness. And once my kindness wore out, the very day that you said that you needed 60 something dollars for some insulin, and I talked to my husband about it, and he was like, no. And I messaged you back and said, no, you went live on me. You went live on me. And you said some heinous, very, very heinous things about me, period. Was most of it true? No. But what you didn't tell was how I helped you. What you didn't tell was how you were on the phone crying, talking about your sister was sick and you and it was Thanksgiving and y'all didn't have no food. Y'all didn't have no food or no money to get nothing for Thanksgiving. And what did I do? I sent you my user ID and password. My credit card was attached to that account and told you to order whatever you needed. Uh, what did you do? You took my kindness for weakness and ordered almost $400 in groceries. Mm. Got that receipt too. You know I keep a receipt. You should have known I keep a receipt. And I'm not going to speak on nothing that I don't have a receipt for. Play with me if you want to. Just a second, because I'm getting text messages. Okay. Okay. Um, I'm not, Regina can tell you, I'm not going to speak on anything that I don't have a receipt for. Period. Yeah, and let's talk about that live that you did on me that day, because at first you were saying that your other crew, your other you know uh your other friends, and I put that in very big quotation, friends, because y'all not friends now, are you? Are ya? Talking about uh they don't help you. They know that you need help, and they always want you to sit on the phone, but knowing that you need help and nobody's helping you, and you just whining and crying because you know that I have a big heart, and I don't want to see nobody go without. But that one day that hubby said, nah, nah, we ain't sending her $65 or 60 something dollars or whatever for no insulin. That's when you went live on me. Have I forgiven you? Of course I have. I haven't forgotten though. I even forgave you for what you said about my dog, because you knew I had just had my dog euthanized. I had to have him put down, and you know how I felt about my baby. My dog was a part of our family, and I took very good care of him. I made sure that he had his shots yearly. I made sure that he had regular vet visits. I made sure that he had his flea tick and heartworm medications. But then for you to sit and say that I could be burned to ashes just like Cody, yeah, I forgave you for that, because guess what? You the one sitting down there in Texas with that damn nasal cannula up your nose, dragging around a damn oxygen machine. I can't breathe. You stupid bitch. And then for the dirty foot goat over here that thought that they were gonna go to Danny and have Danny, give them information about Mika, and Mika nipped that shit in the bud. Danny Robinson ain't going because we're Avengers first and foremost. We're Black T Sector OGs. Don't play with it. Okay? That's where we came from. We're good with Danny. We're good with Rabbit. Hell, I dropped down and Rabbit has down the rabbit hole news. Her channel has grown tremendously. I dropped down in Rabbit's chat one day, probably about a month ago. All those people in her chat, and she shouted, "Who out?" B. Lachey. Hey V, I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, yeah, we good over there. We good over there. Hmm. Hell, I have, well, I had a content creator over there that tried to dox me. Tell me how that worked out for you. You know, hmm, you tried to dox me. You doxed the first three letters of my name. What's the rest of them? Give me the other eight letters of my name. What's the other eight letters? You got the first three. What's the other eight? What $400, Regina? Regina, what $400? Girl, let me go to the hot spot here. Oh, okay. I see now, Regina. I see. I see. I can't with you. I cannot with you, Regina. Oh my God. I can't wait to come to Chicago next month. Um, because I want to see my Chicago Regina. I want to see my Chicago T Danielle. I would love to meet Room Shaker. Um, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You saw the receipts, but the Cash App. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. For the groceries, the $400 for the groceries, but the Cash App receipts. Oh yeah, that was $1,962. Say I'm lying. That's all I want you to say is I'm lying, and it will go up on my community wall quicker than you can say your name. DJ. That's what you want to be called now, right? DJ. But we know your real name. Don't make me call it. And you probably know mine too. Probably can't say it, but yeah, you know it. I don't care. All you gonna find is you won't find no felonies. You'll find plenty of misdemeanors, and all of them had to do with fight. So play with me if you want to. Hmm. Play with me if you want to. Hold on one second, you guys. Let me mute for a second. I need to listen to something. Okay, I'm back. I needed to listen to some. Yes, I love my baby. I love my baby. I had him ever since he was 6 weeks old, you know, and for you to be so disrespectful in that manner to say that I could be burned to dust, to ashes, just like him and put in an urn right beside him. Because yeah, I did have my baby. Well, yeah, I had my baby cremated. I had my dog cremated and he is in an urn. And that year for my birthday, hubby bought me cremation jewelry, which was a necklace and a bracelet. And I have ashes, some of his ashes in both, where I can keep him with me at all times. But yeah, um, so yeah, I be everywhere, just like I'm usually just everywhere. Just checking stuff out. Just checking stuff out. I saw I saw I got a little kite yesterday in the DM that ZX was over in the black tea sector yesterday. Wonder how long that's gonna work out. Wonder how long it's gonna be before she Regina. And this is how he said, "You dirty hooker." Wonder how long it's gonna be before she be a dirty hooker. You nasty hooker. Because he don't get along with nobody very long, and neither does that content creator whose channel that he was on. But I digress from that. Because that's the same one that call herself doxing me, doxing Regina, doxed all her mods. Doxed all her mods. Made up shit on some of us because she didn't know everything about us like she wanted to. Yup, sure did. Sure did, Regina. I let her use my credit card and she bought 400 and some dollars with it. Of course, I changed my password after letting her use, you know, that account. Hey ODS. Hey YouTube cameras. Um, but but yeah, so it was like 2022 deja vu listening to that young lady sit there and read those text messages. Cause like I said, I have some of the same words from her. Dry begging, none breathing ass bitch. Oh, and then you talking about your lung, you got a spot on your lung. Is it the left or the right lung this time? Because remember, you had a spot on your lung, 3 years ago. You had pneumonia, and you were in the hospital 3 years ago. Same script, different cast. But the main actress, the lead actress, is the same person. Sorry, bitch. And then you sat and you believed lies that I talked about your husband when I hadn't even spoken to your husband before at that time. The lies that your husband said that your coochie was so dry that dust blows out of it. Nah, he told that to those other mods that were in that Google Meet. I wasn't in there when he said that. I never spoke to that man. But they lied and told you that I said it and you believed it. Or so you say you pretended like you believed it, but you knew it wasn't me. You knew it wasn't me. But I just want you to say that I'm lying now. I just want you to say that I am lying now so I can post the receipts on my community wall, including the text messages. Can't delete them either, can you? Can't delete them DMs out of IG either, can you? You can't. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. Can't delete my Cash App receipts either, can you? And that's why I told that young lady and I told Cleo and Tremaine that no lies were told on you because it wasn't. It was no lies. And I appreciate the person that sent me that kite to tell me to go there to listen to that live. I had to catch the replay, but yeah, in that replay, yeah, she told no lies, none whatsoever. None whatsoever. So, hey, Marie, my boo boo. It's good to see you too, Marie. Always, y'all, please make sure you go subscribe to Marie Universal TV with Marie, the beautiful Marie. She does the celebrity news over in the Black tea sector. One of the very few that does celebrity news in the Black tea sector. Subscribe to ODS, YouTube cameras, Jared Talks. Um, yeah. hmm hmm But like I said, y'all, this is just a quick live. I will see y'all later. I got a couple of houses to go look at today. I have a couple of appointments um to go look at houses today. Cause we gotta find us a new address, and it's not because we getting evicted. It's because my job relocated me. Get you one, know what all that's about, won't you? Won't you, DJ? You'll know what it's all about to have a job that pays for you to stay in a Hilton suite for 28 days while you find a new address. That send movers to your house to pack your house and load it and bring it to your new home. That pays your first month rent, your deposit, and your pet deposit if you have one. hmm That pays an organizer to come to your house to help you to get rid of things that you don't use anymore. You know, yeah. Because like I said, we downsized a whole lot of stuff that we had that we weren't using. Big stuff, small stuff, just a whole lot of stuff that we weren't using. Hi, watching from Cloud9. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and coming and checking me out over here. I love each and every one of you. And until next time, you all have a happy Friday. Have a great weekend. And I will see y'all out there in them streets. Bye now.